Friends, today I want to talk about in C# the System.Text.Json library and the various serialization and deserialization options you have for that. And so the library is System.Text.Json and the options are usually specified by JsonSerialization options. So what I've done is I prepared a literal string where we have some values here to demonstrate these options. So what I'm going to do is that take this string and deserialize into an object, and the way you do it is you specified the object and then you can say this is a string and these are the options. Right now all of these are set for default options, and I'm going to print the username. And for serialize it's going to be similar. I'm going to take that object and serialize it into a string and print the string. And the user, you can see it has an ID which is a field, and the rest are basically just properties. So let me just clear my screen and show you that this works with the default options. You got the name and then you got the object being printed, and as you would notice is that ID is missing from this because it's a field. So let's say you wanted to include the field. So what you can do is you can say include fields equal to true, and I also want to indent it, the object, so it doesn't come up in a straight line. So I'm going to take two of the options and change that to true, and here I'm also going to change include fields equal to true. So if I do that, and let me just clear the screen and run it again. Here you can see that it failed because the ID was a string. So here you will see that ID is a string and it failed. So to handle that, what we can say is I want the number handling so that it allows reading from string. For example, in the JSON it should be read as an integer. So you can use this property, and if I do that then it should work. Let me clear the screen and say .NET run, and here you can see now it worked perfectly and it printed the ID and it printed this. So the other option I can actually show you is quickly is allow trailing commas. So if I add a comma here, for example, in my string, it should fail. So I'm going to demonstrate that. So here it fails to deserialize, and the reason is because I added a comma. So what you can say is allow trailing commas is equal to true, and now it should work. Let me clear this in .NET run, and here you can see that it worked. The other thing I wanted to describe is like when you are printing these properties, you can in the output you can print it in a kebab case lower, for example. I'm doing kebab case lower. So and actually there are several options. You can check the options here. Camel case, kebab case lower, kebab case upper, snake case lower, and snake case upper. So I'm just going to use kebab case lower for now in the output, and I can demonstrate you that how that works. Basically you can see that user name property that was here, it has become user dash name, so which is kebab case lower. So I've done that, and the other thing I wanted to show is right now the email is showing as null, and the reason is because this email is in lowercase, and here you can see that the email property is in uppercase. So what I can do is I can make a property name insensitive is equal to false, and see what that does. You can see that email is still null, so I need to change this to true. And let me see if it works this time around. So now you can see I'm getting that email properly, and so you can use with their property. The other thing you can do is sometimes you might have some comments in your JSON string. So example, if I add a comment string, so that should fail. Let me see. So now you can see that it is failing. So so what you can do is read comment handling is a property, and you can just say skip here, and now it should work. Yeah. So basically, that's all what I wanted to talk about is that in System.Text.json, there are various serialization and deserialization options you can use to customize your programs. So that's pretty much it for today. Thank you very much, and you have a great day.